There we go. I hope. Alright, perfect. Yeah, my mic was not on for some reason. Hey everyone, how's it going? Subspace here, and I'm gonna be playing the Rayman 30th anniversary today, even though the game's gonna be 31 years old in like 2 months. Gonna try out one of the 5 versions of the game and maybe get to the extra level, unreleased levels if I feel like having the time, or I might do that tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. I don't. I forgot to state this all as is. This game can be difficult to rewind, may be useful later. Oh wow, there's a lot of options. There's the SNES prototype, the PS1 version, the Atari version, the DOS version, I think that is Windows, the GBC version, and the GBA version, and then of course the 3 sets of level packs that are added for the Windows version. We'll start with the prototype since this is a single level unfinished prototype. Experience yourself the first playable demo of the game. Though I don't think it's going to really be anything all that spectacular. Yeah, this is just a prototype where you just like walk around at an unfinished level or something. Neat, neat, I guess. Not much else, not much to say about this. Just keep walking right. Nothing's gonna hurt me. Nothing's showing up. This is just a basic prototype. Is this really all there is to it? A bit of a letdown that this is all this prototype has to it. I can't even get out. Oops, wrong button. Oops, wrong thing. I'll close and open it up again. See if that fixes anything. Enhancements for infinite lives, maximum health. Infinite continues. Unlock all levels, unlock all abilities. Enhancement this. Oh! Enhancements disable trophies. Did not know that would be a thing. Oh, these load times are instantaneous. So I can back out so I can, I didn't mean to skip the opening cutscene. Oops. At least I know what to expect now. Let's try this one more time. Not gonna skip the opening. What's the rewind? Oh, okay. I'll probably play around with the rewind thing in the first level. Since L2, yeah, L2 is what does the rewind.
Hi, folks! You want to know what's going on? Let me tell you the story of Rayman! In Rayman's world, nature and people live together in peace. The Great Protoon provides and maintains the harmony and balance in the world. Sorry, folks. This apparently can't last.
Nothing does, apparently.
One fateful day, the evil Mr. Dark steals the Great Protoon and defeats Fatilla the Fairy as she tries to protect it. The Electoons, who used to gravitate around it, lose their natural stability and scatter all over the world. Troublesome, isn't it? And untidy, too. In this now unbalanced, strange phenomena begin to occur. Freaks and hostile characters appear, capturing every Electoon they can find.
Can't help but feel bad for those guys locked in those cages like that.
A hero to save them now, don't you think? Rayman to the rescue! Go and free all of the Electoons, Rayman, and bring back the Great Protoon from its mysterious kidnapper. But will the bad guys let him do it?
I got like how ominous that villain. I got like how ominous the villain is, just standing on the edge of a cliff, just holding his binoculars, looking into the world. Where is the hero who's trying to stop me? Is he gonna be like spending days in those binoculars, just watching me go through the world? What is up, Andrew? How you doing? Now, if I were to try the rewind, how would that work? I'll have a better idea when I get to a level. Oh, the whole insert a name thing. I could do that easy. Set up controls. Oh, here we go. That makes it a lot easier for me. Up, down, left, right, jump. Sorry, punch, jump. Use this dash or plant magic seed. Oh, plant or dash or plant magic seeds. Pause button, crawl left is that L1 or it's either L1 or R1. Select for game options for this. Just trying to know how the controls work. There's Mr. Dark. He stole the Great Platoon and he's watching me through those binoculars again. Now, I've heard mixed reception on this game. If you are a bit of a preservationist, I think you'll enjoy this game. Oh, I think it's... I didn't even notice until just now the whole world is in the shape of the binoculars. So it's like he's watching where we're going. So if I were to do the... Oh, that's how... So that's how that works, okay. That's how the rewind feature works. I was just curious, that's all. But yeah, there's mixed reception on this game. If you're a preservationist that want to keep the classics, gameplay-wise, this is the same thing. There is some difference in the music. I could definitely play like some of the original music later on, which, in my opinion, is what holds the charm of this game together. However, I think there were some licensing disputes going on regarding the music for this game. Part of it was the original composer had sadly passed away at some point, so the guy couldn't come back to recompose the music. They instead got the guy who did Rayman Origins instead to do the music. Which, I give respect for the guy's fair attempt, but you're giving somebody the impossible task of recreating a masterpiece of an orchestra. 10 things. And I played this a lot as a kid, so I know the ins and outs. The added unreleased levels are going to be the new stuff to me that I'm not used to. When I go through the campaign stuff like today, maybe tomorrow, this will all be stuff I've done before. I guess it's just in a way a mostly just chill and vibe type of stream deal. I thought I was gonna miss that. At least it got the sounds to be the same. I don't want to do this again. And this is a retelling, or I don't know if retelling is the right word, but a reimagining or a remastering. I don't know what the word to use here is. It could be all sorts of things. Of the... I was so stupid, almost. Oh, hello. I rented a photographer in the forest. Can't go anything wrong about it. Say cheese. I cannot get over that. I cannot get over that move. That move of Rayman's where he just does the thing with his mouth. My brother, I have a funny story about this. My brother and I were drinking some soda or something when we were kids, and then out of nowhere, one of us pushed this button to make Rayman go. And then it just made us spit soda out of our mouths and our noses. It stung, but we laughed hysterically. We were just not anticipating whatever that was. But I believe this is how Rayman looked back in the original release of 1995. This game says it's the 30th anniversary, but apparently this game's going to be 31 years old in September. Why they're doing this so much later, I have no idea. You can now learn to punch with your fist. Good luck. Yes, apparently we have to talk to a fairy to know how to punch. And from what I know, the PlayStation 1 version is the definitive version before this re-release, as far as I'm aware. Anyway, I'll have a better idea when I get to the end of the game. Because the Windows and the Jaguar version, I believe, are near identical versions. There's just some differences, like maybe a little bit of the music or something. That's gotta hurt. And our objective here is to rescue all those pink guys in cages. Ah! Thank you for the rewind feature. That's what it is. Say first step. Yeah, this game can be so unforgiving. It's just silly seeing like the plums on these guys' heads and we could just walk around on them. This game does get difficult very quickly. And I will be thank you rewind feature so much later on. I was just playing around with it. It's gonna be sad if I need to use this thing quite consistently throughout the first world. There's like 6 of these worlds in the game. Could you hold still? 6 of these worlds in the game, and there's a bunch of lives I could get around here. Yeah, that extra life trophy's out there. Might as well get the... Go out of my way like that for 1 extra HP. Because why the heck not? Come on, get over here. I don't know how big plums are. I don't think plums are super huge, but... I guess the people in the Rayman's world are tiny so that they can ride plums across the water? There's the plum. I was like... wondering what was up. Oh no, I'm stranded! Whatever will I do? I'll just talk to the magician. Engage it. No, that's not what I need! Engage a little time attack to get a free life. Plus all my things and then some back. I think they're called things. I won't abuse the rewind feature. Okay, that was baloney. How far back do I have to go to not... Actually, I'll see how I handle with this little distance. I did get at least a refund on my thing, so it's not the end of the world. I'll just get up this time. So hopefully you all guys are all doing well this Thursday or Thursday, Friday, whatever time it is for you guys in the world. It's like Thursday afternoon for me. Keeping things nice and simple. Not expecting things to be too difficult or tedious as I Take this week simple to get ready for the release of Splatoon Raiders next week. Oh wow, that was actually fast. Is this too... Yep, that should be 3 of you guys. And like that, we finished the, first level of the game, the Pink Plant Woods. I almost called it Pink Planet Woods, but no, it's Pink Plant Woods. Oh, I jumped too low. And I better be sparing of what I do pick up. Each trophy, which is my extra life, only shows up like 1 time. So this game really does limit you on your lives, unless you decide to collect 100 things. But if you die at any time, your thing count drops to 0, your punch gets weaker, and your HP drops to 3. Just as like how the game starts, so it's like... I should not be in here yet. I just remembered I cannot get everything in here yet. Good thing I remembered. Anguish Lagoon. I think this place does a good job at introducing you to the game without making it too difficult, while also introducing to you the wacky trickiness that this game is to behold. Aw, those guys have a heart. But no, they're going in the water! Why are you guys going in the water after I saved you from your prison? That thing came out of nowhere-ish. Well, I got you early. Normally I have to get that one much later, but that's the first I actually got that cage early. I guess I cheated the system. Really? Whatever, this part of the game's not that bad. I don't need to worry about being tied to my health. I do like the way these the characters and whatnot in this world are designed. It's really neat. And here we go, first boss of the game. Who I would not exactly consider a boss because of how easy it is. All you gotta do is just dodge this guy's pokes. And then punch him whenever he shows up. Whoa! And like that, first boss already defeated. And you're already making us question our morals because the guy we just beat up is crying. And then we cheer him up. Woohoo! I just beat you. Oh, I'm sorry I beat you up. Hey, let's be friends now, shall we? I guess that's how things work in the Rayman universe. You become friends by beating each other up. So here we are, hitching a ride on the Bazit. I think that's this guy saying Bazit. I do like that the pause button has this rainbow aura thing going around it. Press the options button to play. I really do like that it has that going for it. I really do like that about this game. Has such a colorful, vibrant charm with it. Another ability already. You're courageous, but you have to keep at it. You now have the power to hang. And that's already the second level done, and we have a split of the Swamps of Forgetfulness, or we can advance over to... Yeah, I don't like Bandland, but I gotta do it anyway, soon. Now I can go finish up what's at the Pink Plant Woods. Not Pink Planet Woods, Pink Plant Woods. I guess you could see how I could misread that as a pink planet. Because plant and planet are spelled almost the same. What? Thanks for giving me a hand there to hang on. I'll stop. Now we can explore this path up here with the added abilities of punching and hanging. I thought I was too high, low. I thought that guy was gonna hit me, but no, I just turned out to be too low for both him and myself. Free Barolectune. I think that's get all of them in one level? No, we still got one more to go. I for some reason thought that was the end, but I guess the trophy made me think it was the end. Guess you could see how Kid Me would like this game, with the vibrant and colorful charm that this world has with it. Oh, almost ran into that. Somehow I managed to get around that guy. Got around that guy. Yo, Photon, how you doing? Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. See, you're playing classic. Indeed I am. Indeed I am. Playing the original Rayman. Even if it's through a 30th anniversary collection. Oh, the poor fella. You lost your clothes on the ledge above you. Whatever shall I do? I know. I'll just laugh at you while making faces at it. Okay, this guy suffered enough embarrassment. The guy's lost his clothes in the rain. And in return, I get a magic seed. Suddenly Jack and the Beanstalk. And because I planted a seed, the water wants to kill me now. I don't want to leave these kids. These guys are already suffering in the cage. They don't need to be in the water on top of it. I admit, I do miss the charm of the original music in here. But I could just, I know that music so well, I could just play it in my head and not have to worry about being like, oh, this song is missing or something. I just play it in my head all the time with how often I played this as a kid. Oh, you're evil. Oh, I should be dead. That game was evil for putting the free life behind the exit at the level. It's like, hey, if you turn around real quick, you can get a free life. I'm like, you're evil. When I saw that skill, I was like, you're evil for doing that. Okay, I admit I did that to myself. Just sat on the plum, the guy hits me, but in turn, he gets his head stuck in a plum. I wonder if that guy's just like eating all the innards of that plum while it's on his head, like, delicious or something. Although plums are very tasty. Thank goodness. That's 3. I was not thinking that would work. I maybe played this game a bunch as a kid, but even I amaze myself with the things I can pull. See, riding plumb across a spiky field is much faster and safer than jumping between each of those individual spikes. That'd be way too long and way too hectic, right? "12 things to get." I guess the game literally does just call them things. And there's gonna be more up there, but no, the game did say 12. I just thought there was a little more than what we actually got. Oh, thank you for platform regeneration. Don't mind me, I'm just hanging around. Wait a minute, where's the one I'm missing? How am I missing one of those cages? I thought I would have gotten them all by now. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I usually get them all on my first trip. Ah, mosquito's nest. We have mosquito's nest. Oh, here's where the game starts getting tricky with our platforming. If we get hit by that, we're gonna get knocked off the plum, and well... According to video game logic, you never know how to swim until the inevitable... Cool. How did I dodge that? Is there anything down here? I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Say cheese. I'm just slowly... It's just the say cheese thing just reminds me of going on the trips at Tomodachi Life. I'm slowly but surely getting all the things I need in it. I'm just at this point just only logging in for the daily foods and whatnot at the shops. I gotta wait like 6-7 more weeks until we get the fall stuff. Which that comes in on September 1st. Which that's gonna be a bit of a ways away. So we got like 6-7 weeks until September. Which will be here before we know it. I mean, as is, we're already halfway through July. Blimey, where's the time going? Really? Yeah, I really am picking up on the British thing if I'm saying stuff like blimey a lot. Heck, I even catch myself using it in daily conversations IRL, and people are like, sub? What are you saying? Like, I'm sorry, I'm picking up on the British slang. I'm sure Speed would be very proud of me to hear that out of my mouth. No! No! Not fair! I was right there! So invigorating. I was like an inch off of that. Come on. I'm almost there. I had a lot more advancement this time. Oh, never mind. I can't go punching the donuts just yet. I call them donuts, but I have no idea what their actual names are. Don't leave me behind, Plum! I like it that I punched that guy so hard that I knocked his eyes out. That I just left his eyes opened. I think it's hilarious that when you punch out those dark electrons, that all that leaves for them is their eyes. Really. What in the world is that thing? What is that? I wasn't sure if there was anything down there, so I just went down to take the risk and not needed. Sometimes you just gotta take take a risk and see what's out there. Sometimes you'll see something worth it. Other times you won't. And other times you'll see guys trapped in cages like this. I think the sad thing is only those guys get creeped out when you do the face attack. I wouldn't call it attack, but the face animation in front of them. I call that a reverse dive. I almost got hit by that. Thank you. Whoa! Crawling underneath that would work. That's our fourth one for this area. Say cheese. I don't understand these electrons. They get saved from imprisonment in the cage, and yet they decide to go for a swim. That's 5. We shouldn't be too far from... Oh, jeez! I'm being hit with this giant plum. Rather not being hit, being pursued by this giant plum. I don't know if it's a giant plum, but giant spiky fruit. Carried by a mosquito-like creature. What kind of fruits have spikes on them? The only thing I can think of is dragon fruit. But even then, I don't think dragon fruit are purple. I know they're like red and orange, but not purple. Unless I'm horribly mistaken and there are purple dragon fruit out there somewhere. The big evil barley of doom. And that's enough things for another life. I'll have to leave the Rayman trophy behind for now, just as none of our guys got to claim a trophy this year. And here's our first real boss fight of the game, a Mosquito. Much like the Bazit, he has a similar attack pattern with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 HP. But he is a little faster than the one we fought earlier. And he does have a new attack pattern by throwing these spiky fruit at us. A not too difficult boss fight, but it's early on. It shouldn't be that difficult. You started coming on me out of nowhere. This might as well be a taunt for... If Rayman ever gotten smashed, that has to be one of his taunts, that thing has to be one of his taunts. If he does it, oh my gosh, has to... If he comes in playable character in like Smash 6. The thing with his mouth that he does there has to be one of his taunts. Feel bad just kind of taunted this guy, but I think he's kind of deserving of it. That I was not expecting to land. I think it's also really neat that they changed the color palette of this Mosquito to the Bazit we fought a couple levels ago. But the Bazit does become Rayman's friend, as we saw in that. As for this Mosquito, well, once I hit him one more time, you'll get to see what happens. Boss was honestly not that hard. And unlike last time, we are not gonna befriend this guy. We're just gonna stand on his corpse instead. Great job, Rayman, but you'll be going through more perilous traps. I hope this will help you to avoid the worst. And cheers for the congrats, guys. You now have the power to grab things with your fist. See, this is what the grabbing thing does. I'm stupid. Yeah! I know it's a tutorial area, but it is a dream come true after all. Now I could go back if I want and get all those guys trapped in cages. I mean, I kind of have to if I want to finish the game anyway, so let's get this over with. I wanted to duck under that and taunt the guy by going la la la, but no. That's all 6 of them, for this stage at least. Swamps of Forgetfulness, and Mosquito's Nest. I'll do the swamps. This guy lost his, cloak again. Press the action button to use the seed. I'm trying to remember where that one cage I missed is. gotta be around here somewhere, that one cage I'm missing. It's gotta be. What's up, Olivia? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day so far. I thought I was gonna fall to that. Yes, I need this. I need this. I need this. I need this. I always like the sound of satisfaction of knocking a plum on top of that guy's face. Sneaky. So that's where that cage I was missing was. Sneaky hiding spot. Like the PNG YouTuber, that's nice. Well, thank you for that. It's created by the wonderfully talented Gina. Her link's in the description to her socials. She did a beautiful job with it. You know, I might as well just grind on the things that I need, because, well, gonna need those, especially with World 2's difficulty spike. Yeah, I'm not kidding when I say this. When we go into World 2, this game has a sudden difficulty spike. But I make it look like nothing because I've been so used to playing this game. I am not playing this guy's challenge again. I did it once already. And I did not think that was gonna work. That takes care of that guy. Hey, Alex, how you doing? Welcome. Indeed, 1 week until Splatoon Raiders. Had you ever thought to convert this to the live 2D? No, I haven't. Didn't think such a thing would be possible. Well, I am playing on the 30th anniversary, which has 5 different versions of the game, including the PlayStation 1, the Atari Jaguar. Atari Jaguar, Windows, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. Most of these versions, 4 of these 5 versions are near identical. The Game Boy Color one is the one that's different. But there is an addition of, like, a bunch of unreleased levels that are both made by fans and to be difficulty. So that was difficult. Alright. Oh, come on, come on. I already did that one. And since I have the power of grab, I can ride these things now. And I don't need to fight you. I'm gonna save my trash friends. Thank you very much. What console am I playing this on? I'm playing this currently on my PlayStation 5. This collection I have just celebrates the 30th anniversary of the game, even if it is almost a year later. Ooh, I got scared with that one. But it is also on Switch, Switch 2, and the Xbox systems. Although my time buying stuff on PlayStation is slowly coming to an end. If you know, you know. I won't get into reasons here. I've already said it before. But I'm just here to spread the good vibes and all that. I am interested in playing Splatoon Raiders. We are like a week away. And I'm trying to steer clear of spoilers since we are at the point where people have their review copies. So I'm like, I know there isn't much to necessarily spoil, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. What the heck is that thing I just keep going, eh? What is that thing that I just keep knocking out like that? There we go. And I already got all the Electoons for this level. I already got the Electoons for this level, but I just gotta play through to the end because, well, the grab move that I just learned can get more than just the rings. It can actually get trophies that I can't even reach. So that's gonna be a lifesaver for those as well. Say cheese. You're just gonna get used to me saying say cheese every time I go to one of those checkpoint cameras. Those photographers, if you get your picture snapped at one of them, that serves as a checkpoint, which you're gonna need a lot the farther in this game you get. It gets difficult. And that might be one of the last times we see a plum. Until we get to the custom level. Well, I shouldn't say custom levels, the unreleased levels of the original, I should rather be saying. I have no idea what to expect from those, so it could be anything. And we sadly do not get to rematch bosses, so once they're done, they're done. We only get one shot at each boss. Well, I wouldn't say one shot. Once we beat them, we don't fight them anymore. But hey, we get to relive the boss fights through the archives of the stream. Get in. Alright, to Bandland we go. Bongo Hills! I am not looking forward to the difficulty spike, and we're already in World... Oh, and I wouldn't say already. We're only in World 2. This place is fantastical, it's musical, but it is brutal if you don't know what you're doing. It is a brutal world. But that's part of what I love about this game. It is challenging, and I love it that way. Really? What are you supposed to be? Whoever you are, you died in one punch, while I was a tiny little midget. I could have said so many other different things, but I chose to be nice about it. Up, tap, 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 tap. Oy, jeez. Why is it so hard to just get on these clouds? I'm feeling quite cloudy already. Thank you. Tired from work? No worries, Andrew. Thanks for popping in. We'll hope to see you next time. Oh, come on. Why would just random eyes out there? Just want to, zap lightning at you. Now I know I'm not going to get all the Electoons in one go. It's just, concerning what the stage is, it's going to be hard. Well, I guess you know what they say. You can't touch music, but music can touch you. And we're going to be seeing a lot of that throughout this world in the form of the musical endeavors we're going to be going through. Oh, jeez. Also another sneaky, also sneaky. Oh, thank you for respawning the cloud. I don't need another cloudy day like this. Oh, that was our first Electoon cage. Okay. Sorry, I'm just really focused on the platforming. The platforming in this point of the game, it really can get difficult. It don't seem it now, but it definitely will show throughout the course of Bandland. We're not doing that. I thought something was down there, but nope. Say cheese. Say nope. Good thing I saw that spike down there before I decided to try anything. Ooh. Hey, Pest 6747, welcome, how you doing? You're Namayar? I hope I pronounced that right. If I pronounced it incorrectly, feel free to tell me. I try my best to do good with pronunciations, but hope you're having a good day so far, and thanks for coming into the stream. Ow. No, we're not gonna get any higher. These little Music bleeds can be annoying. I don't know if those guys are associated with music, but it's Vanland, so I am assuming they... Ow. Assuming they are. Say cheese. Was I seriously able to almost clip my way into that? Let me see if if I can actually do that. That's actually funny. It has it backwards. 74, 76. Sip. Okay. That was a pain. Not much gets me to chuckle like that in this game, but I'm glad. Ow! Glad that's dead. Oh, Rayman. Okay. That backwards is Rayman. I can see now. Whoa! Took me a bit to figure it out, but I got it. Oh, that is evil. I could get to that ring. Yeah, that is evil. That is why I'm like... I can't do this all in one trip. I need an ability to get up there. If you're talking about the magician, he's in this game. The blue frog, I think he appears in Rayman 2. Which I hope we get a collection of all the Rayman 2 ports, since good luck trying to figure out how many of those there are. There are so many Rayman 2 ports and versions out there. Didn't think that was gonna get me up there, but I'll hey, why are you here? Doing that for free life. I'll take beating a cricket for a free life. So long, Jibbity. Making steady progress at Bongo Hill so far. But this level is still going. Shrink me. I'll just leave the guy alone. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Ow. All that for just like one mini of these, how dodge that. I am seriously tiny at the start of this. This is ridiculous. I was about to say, this thing better be worth my trip, but seeing one of these guys there, yep, that totally makes this trip worth it. I am amazed I went through that whole thing unscathed. You know my reward? Say cheese. Ah! No, 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 no. Remember what I said about you can't touch music, but music can touch you? That's part of it. And I guess the music is so evil, it can kill you in this world. I know that's supposed to be a music note in the background, but part of me thinks it's a dollar symbol on the hill in the background, if you guys can see it. I know it's supposed to be a music note, but part of me thought it was a music, not a music note. A dollar, the American dollar sign for whatever reason. No. With this rewind feature, I can wind up making this so much tolerable. And hearing the ding forces me to just turn around and see what happened to my surroundings. I'll be taking this trophy home, unlike our countries in the cup this year. Yikes! There's gotta be something up here. That would have been a pain in the work. Oh, no, how I got past that guy. I know reset a couple, not reset, rewind a couple times to get that to work. Shrink me, please. Hey, finally we got through Bongo Hills. Save the game down here. Made it through Bongo Hills, and now we're at Allegro Presto. Here's where things start getting really difficult in Bandland, as if they weren't already. Aaron Martinez, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day so far. You're new here? Well, my name is Subspace, and let me pause the game because this can be a little tedious. All right. My name is Subspace. I am a content creator here on the YouTube platform. Although I primarily do multiplayer stuff like Splatoon and try to fix up other stuff in there, I'm starting to become a bit more variety focused. Like right now, we are playing the Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. I'm doing one of the main versions of the game between today and tomorrow, and then a little later, I'll be doing the added unreleased levels that are part of the Windows version of this game. So I'm just glad that's going to be the case. I'll be doing a decent amount of Splatoon once Raiders comes out in a week. I did do the Splatfest last week, and I'm trying to mix up what I do. I have no core set thing right now, but Splatoon Raiders might be it for a little while when that does come out. I'm a little bit of a variety streamer, although my face and the thing I'm most known for is Splatoon. Glad you decided to come to the stream today. Hope you have a wonderful stay at the stream and you have a great time here. We try to spread the good vibes and the positivity. I have no idea how I did not get hit by that. This level can be tedious. Part of it is because I don't have my first maneuverability today with me on me right now, which I should be getting at the end of this level. Aha! A secret path at the end here. Strawberry milkshake made the other day, yesterday. Oh, nice! I hope you're having a great time. I hope it's tasty. How do I get up there? I think it is possible to get there without running out. I am amazed I'm somehow able to duck underneath all of that. Thank you, Rewind feature, for this game. Oh, I almost had it! I almost had it! I almost had it! I think I could get up there without the run ability. I definitely think it is possible. Oh, come on! This thing is tedious! I know I could get up there. How did I do it almost that one time before? I know. I don't think I'm going to want to spend all day trying to figure out how to get up there without the run ability. I could just come back after I get the run ability later. Oh, this route. Oh, this level I definitely think is a fun one. I like the beginning part of this level. I like this level because you have to like time your jumps perfectly to get out of this beginning area. I definitely think it's one of my favorite segments in the whole game right here. And you don't get punished with the bad jumps either since you got free ground down here. But the game won't be that forgiving going forward after here. Alright, come on. Say cheese. I knew I heard the doo-doo or whatever. So that made it to there. I saw that cage up there. Don't think you can hide it from me. Did you like the art stage? Yeah, but aesthetic-wise, the stages do get better the farther in the game you go. In my opinion, at least. Okay, that was a terrible attempt at that. I kind of feel bad hitting that one trumpet. How much did I pay for this game? I paid $30 US for it because I waited March, April, May, 4 months to get the physical. I waited 4 months to get the physical for this game because I'm a physical consumer. I rather get things physical if I can help it. I just don't like a world where things are going to be all digital. But yeah, I definitely think this game does get better artworks and designs the farther along you go. Don't get me wrong, the Dream Forest at the beginning is really nice looking. But when we get the stuff like Picture City and the Cave of Scopes, however you pronounce it, it gets pretty good. And what makes me really love the Cave of Scopes area near the end of the game, it's all natural environments. The Candy Chateau, it's nice and all, but I really wish we had more than, spoiler alert, one level in that area in the game. That's my one complaint at the Candy Chateau. I wish we had more than one level in that world, being the final boss fight. And me personally, the final boss is a giant letdown. But I heard the final boss in the fan remake, Rayman Redemption, is so much better, which I have that on my PC. When did I first start this channel? I started this channel a little more than 10 years ago. I did make a 10th anniversary special video that you can find on my channel's homepage back in March for my 10th anniversary. For my channel's 10th anniversary. Oh, is there something up here that I should be aware of? I guess there's nothing up here. Wow, that was stupid! I cannot believe I missed a jump like that. I am so stupid. When you're old, seeing everything, understandable. Starting YouTube in 2018, speak Japanese. I don't have a lot of experience in Japanese, so you're probably better at this than I am. Try it. I appreciate the enthusiasm and the compliments. I just like saying such sentiments. Can I grab my trophy? Thank you. It's this game gets very difficult sometimes, and we will see it very, very soon, if not already. Get out of here. I don't need that. I'm already full of my health. But the original Rayman on the PlayStation 1, that was a childhood classic of mine. I eventually beat the game, but it was hard. Yeah. Thank you for that. One, two, three, four, five. And we should either be getting our last cage later in this area, or we missed it with the run ability. Hey Nick Gamer, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I gotta be very careful with my platforming here, because one mistake and I am but done before. Yeah, I don't think getting that power orb down there is exactly worth it. The rewind feature is a lifesaver in this game. Well, this version of the game, but I will try not to abuse it. I say as I do that. I always hated Allegro Presto in the original. What? How many things do I have here? Use cheat codes to get to the end of the game. I understand that completely. I almost ran into that by mistake. Although my one complaint with this of this game is the music, but I understand why. The original composer for this game is no longer with us in this world, and you kind of can't, and you're given a difficult task when you ask somebody to recreate perfection. But I could just play the original song music in my mind when I go through this. The music of the original as I go through this experience. Oh, hello. I don't know how I did not take damage in that. If not for the slipperiness and all this, if not for the slipperiness and the tough platforming stuff in this world, I would say Vanland is up there as one of my favorites. I mean, it is my third favorite world in the game, only losing to Picture City and the Cave. They're all good. I don't think there's one genuinely bad world, aside from, well, Candy Chateau. But as I said earlier, Candy Chateau only has one level going for it, which is very underwhelming, especially considering it is the final area of the game. And I'm hoping when I eventually do play, like, Rayman Redemption on my own time later on, I'll get to... And with the extra added unreleased levels, I'll be able to... Whoops, I did not mean to do the rewind button. Be able to try more in the Candy Chateau than just a couple levels. Is it down here I gotta go? Aha! One thing, what? Two things I won't be fussed about. Come on. Say cheese. I think I'll be okay with my last HP here. Assuming I can find one of those, power orbs, I'll be good to go. And not run into these dark music. No! I almost ran into that. That guy, I could get demonetized or something if I say that guy's name with one letter incorrectly. I'll just leave it at that. That guy has an interesting name, who we'll be seeing a little later. And I missed what she said. But this new power will make you stronger. Okay. Is this the ability I think it is? Yes! I got the helicopter ability. I love this one. It's not my outright favorite ability, but I definitely love it. It's like essentially helped me with my jumps. I like having the ability to glide. We can either head into Gong Heights or begin the Blue Mountains at Twilight Gulch. Oh, we see the Mr. Dark stage, I think? All the way at the right there. There ain't no way I'm gonna be getting to him today. Gong Heights. Very sneaky to hide the first Electoon cage at the start while progressing a little bit. I like how this game likes to hide its secrets. Oh, wait, never. What am I doing? I forgot I had the hair helicopter ability now. I keep forgetting I now have the hair helicopter. I should take advantage of it. No, don't fall! These guys are falling to their deaths! No! Oh, but there's another one of those cages. That's 3 of them already. Hardest ever. Get ready to time a lot. This is difficult, but there's stuff harder than this. There's a reason I call this the Dark Souls of platformers. How did I... And I'm somehow trying to do this without taking any damage. I can do this. I can do this. I have no idea how I am still alive. I played this NES game super hard and easy, made back in '93 before Rayman. Whoa! I never played that game, actually. If I could somehow just, like, live to get the power orb or an extra life, I will be good. But I'm only 17 away from an extra life. 17 think. Never mind! Thank you! This game thinks it could beat me down? Ah! No! I keep thinking one of those black guys is gonna be up. Please don't take that out of context! I keep thinking one of those dark guys are gonna be up. We're gonna be on those platforms as I go through them. Am I missing one of those, Am I gonna be missing one of those? I swear I must be missing one of those, guys in cages. Somewhere. Oh, never mind, I actually got the ball! I thought I was missing one! Well, you don't know what you're missing, my man. I know, I definitely am trying to get into some of these older games more. One, because I like to challenge myself, and two, because I just want to see what was back in the day. Sure, the stuff of today is pretty nice, but I want to go back into the nostalgia for the days of old. Another safe game area, but that's for Blue Mountains, which we're not there yet. Mr. Sex's Hullabaloo. I'm gonna get the Bongo Hill stuff over with, so I could just kind of breeze through this level. Now that I have my air helicopter ability. Okay, over here, maybe? Come on. Oh, sneaky. Hey, NCT, how you doing? Okay, let me try getting up here. So that's how I get over there. Is that cloud coming back? Nice hiding spot for that one. Alright, now I know where the last cage is. Time to speedrun this level. Something I never thought I'd be saying in the big 2026. At least now that I have my air helicopter ability, the platforming will be a lot easier. I could definitely use some of those things right now. I really thought those guys were gonna be jumping after me like, well, crickets. Because those crickets, I deal with crickets all the time in my area, and all they know how to do is chirp and jump away from me. They're nothing like the crickets in they're nothing like Jiminy Cricket and Pinocchio, who is the royal conscience. Really? We're making some steady progress. Normally, I wouldn't care about getting all the Electoons, but to kind of unlock the final level of the game, which is the final boss, you kind of need every single Electoon in the game. So, yeah, that's part of why I'm replaying the levels. I can't leave a single one behind. But some of them I kind of can't get without abilities, like the one in Allegro Presto without the one ability I still need. Which I think I get in the Blue Mountains world? And I can actually take my time with this game, unlike when I played this a few years ago for speedrunning purposes. I don't even remember how the heck I did that speed run. I was near flawless on that run until the Cave of Scopes, where everything went wrong after a couple mistimed jumps because, well, I don't know. I practiced the Picture City world a lot, but I never memorized the Cave of Scopes area, so that was what threw me off when I did that 100% speed run a few years ago. And by a few, I mean like 6, 7 years ago, something like that. Now we got all the Electoons in here. Now we can just get out of here. So many eyes shooting thunder at you? What causes an eye to just shoot thunder? Well, I'm not falling for you this time. Yikes! 3! Still got 2 more areas at this level to go, but we're getting through we're doing fine. Every good little boy does fine. Every good little boy fights fine. Oh, yeah. Say cheese. Play Rayman on the N64. I think it is on the NSO, so I might actually give that game a shot at some point. I honestly forgot Rayman 2 was on the NSO until you brought up Rayman 2. I genuinely forgot. But I have ways of accessing Rayman 2, even if I don't get to the in the NSO. My PlayStation 3, I have Rayman 2 Revolution. But I already have a couple plans I want to do regarding my NSO library before my NSO expires in January. The first of which we probably won't be seeing until, like, August, maybe September? Okay, this makes this a whole lot easier. Thank you, Magic Helicopter Hair. And that's Bongo Hill's done, for good this time. Okie doke. I can't do Allegro Presto yet, but now on to Mr. Sax's Hullabaloo. Fun fact, I believe Mr. Sax is the one boss in the game you do not need to defeat to finish the game 100%. Well, 100% is a lie, but you can finish the game without having to defeat this boss. Since I believe it's just one area and then the boss fight itself after that. As I said, you just need all the Electoons saved to finish the main game. And all 6 of them are in this first giant area. Well, every other boss level, they have multiple areas to them. Or something different to them that requires you to fight them all the way at the end to progress. Oh boy. Say cheese. That's our third cage for here. I always do the say cheese thing at the camera when I get my checkpoint camera activated because we always tell each other say cheese right before we snap a picture. And it just made me think of when my niece started saying that in Tomodachi Life. Speaking of, if Photon's still hanging out in the chat, I'm still waiting to get your Mii to add on my island in Tomodachi. I don't know when I'll be playing the game again on stream, it just may be a while. Just trying to get through these other things, and there's not really anything going on in the game right now. I might do it for the New Year's countdown, but I don't know. It's gonna be a while till then. I do not need to be tiny here, thank you. Having a good old face-off. Really? Go away! Oh, this thing is evil. I remember struggling with this a lot back in the day. It's all 6! I know I could get a little higher in this. That is the creepiest that is the creepiest loadout for a stage I've ever seen here. The way those those sheets are and the eyes, it just makes one of the creepiest mouths faces and mouths I've ever seen. Well, I didn't. God, let the symbols go. I guess that guy wasn't the symbol of this place anyway. Yeah. Wah, wah, wah. That was terrible, I know. Mr. Sax. Really? The more I damage this guy with the notes, the faster his boss fight can be. Which makes this a not terrible boss fight. But I want to make these fights a little fun and engaging, since he is, much like the mosquito, a one-time encounter. Now, the boss himself. Hey, check it out! Mr. Sax at the bottom left has hair! I do like the music to Mr. Sax. You need to try better than that if you want to get me. And 2, 3, 4, 6 more hits on him. That's not bad. The music to this game slaps and it really hits the music at home in the original version of this game. Not to mention, I really do like the background to these boss fights, as we saw the giant deep jungle with Mosquito and the this guy with the, as we were like in a orchestra or something. I mean, with the giant piano and the conductor thing, whatever it's called, the book with the sheet of music. Only 3 more hits and then he's good to go. This guy might be pulling it close. These guys have like 12-ish HP. Ew. But I only have 5. Have I seen the Galaxy movie yet? I have seen the movie already. Whoa! 1 more hit and he should be done. But I do like that he starts dancing with Rayman in this. Cue the music! I can't do Allegro Presto fully yet, because I don't have my last ability. So it's on to Twilight Gulch. And the Blue Mountains. This is probably where it's going to start taking lives out of. Yeah, I almost ran into that guy. But I do like the Blue Mountains for its natural landscape. And it's where we start seeing some difficulty. Bandland was a bit of a difficulty spike, but this is where it starts picking up. And you kind of need the Mosquito grab power-up if you want to do decent here. Otherwise, you kind of can't progress. So, really? Oh, you suck. Guy just... Wait, was that guy just sleeping? I might have to go back to Pink Plant Woods to recover my HP. Hopefully that gets my HP back up. Back to the Twilight Gulch. If it doesn't, I might be... Okay, thank you. That's a good way to restore your HP. Just go to Pink Plant Woods and then just skedaddle. And then just hopefully you can get enough to scrape past that fella. Ding. I at least have my HP back, so I don't have to worry about the stone golem guy, whatever his name is, just defeating me. I thought I could get there. Not get me flying on the ring. I thought that was death. Beat this game without cheating, even though I reversed it. The game said I was allowed to do the rewind feature, so I'm taking advantage of it. I can't get what's in there yet, sadly. Ding. I like the face that guy gives. I just like the face that guy gives when he's on his death pole. I don't know why, I just like the animation that guy gets when I hit him and knock him out. But those little buggers are so annoying. They're just running around, rolling around. And I better not look back because Stone Goliath is behind me. And with a totally original name here, Mr. Stone. Oh, the red one. Oh, these red guys, yeah. They fall when I hit them. Playing the rest of this now. If you excuse, gotta make a drawing. Cricket, bye. Thanks for coming in, Irene Martinez, and I hope to see you again in the next stream. I should be live for the rest of this tomorrow. And then I'll eventually do maybe the weekend or maybe the early weekend or into a little bit later, the unreleased levels. Hold up. If I were to rewind this whole thing backwards, we and I'm not one to beg for likes and subscribes, but definitely feel free to give one if you are enjoying what you're seeing here today. Well, we're past the Twilight Gulch, I think. Yes, we are! Even though we're only missing one Electrum Cage, it shouldn't be that hard to come across. The Hard Rocks! The heck did I just... not paying attention to what was going on. This goes to show you should always keep an eye out and pay attention to your surroundings. And I have no interest in your lava rocks or your skull friend, or your lava rocks or your stone golem friends. Goodbye. Oh, hi. Yeah. Ding. Ding. I am amazed I dodged all that. Evil and sneaky. I had a feeling you were gonna throw another one of those, stone... those, glass, blue spiky ball things out there. I don't know what to call those things exactly. And that was a really cool way those, enemies were set up to do all that. When I finished on the stage there, how did you get behind me? And here's our friend, the magician. Take these things and send me into your magic challenge. for 15 more. Okay, that should not count. I like having my hair helicopter serve as an extra sec of mobility. We shouldn't be too much farther to go. I feel we were near the end when I saw we were at like 10, 11, 12. Sorry, but you ain't cool enough to receive my things anymore. I saw that up there. Don't think you can hide those guys from me. Okay, that hurt. Now you add the stuff to get me up there that much easier. Did I add something over there for me to do? No, 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 up here. I should not be fooling around like this anymore. Because I just kind of got my extra life. From the things, I can't afford to screw around. Say cheese. Ah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I don't want to be hearing Rayman go yeah, over and over and over. Sneaky. This is where all my trophies are going. Or hiding. And that to summon the hidden... Set the hidden great red orb thing there. I'll take that one. Oh, and you're making me go all the way back to save that cage. That's just typical. That's just typical. In the words of Speed England, that's just typical. That's our third cage. Something tells me I'm gonna have to go back to this level to save more cages. Something just tells me that. I don't think Blue Mountains will be that long of a world compared to Dreamforest and Bandland, especially when I had to backtrack to get all the stuff in both of them so far. And the Bandland, I'm still missing one thing. Say cheese. But I'm still missing one more thing left over there from Bandland. But I could definitely get it. There you go. Take the upgraded fist and the extra health, although I don't need it. How do I get back up there? I'm still missing 2 cages? There seriously must be some stuff I'm missing. Like, what is exactly down here that I've not gotten yet? Ooh, free life. Oh, I see it now. I was ready to just skip past that cage. But where's that last one? Maybe I do need to make a second trip through this level at some point. Which I'm not opposed to doing. Mr. Stone's Peaks. I should probably get Mr. Stone's Peaks out of the way now. Or I'll just go back to the hard rocks and see if I could get what I'm missing. Trying to figure out how the heck I could get that, where's that one case that I missed in this level? I'm just pulling up what when I did this years ago, see where's the one I missed. I got that first one. Well, I figured out where I was supposed to go. I figured it out. I figured it out. I know exactly where I gotta go now. Whoa. It's just like doing that while passing the time. So much like with the other stages we have to backtrack so far for, I just can kind of breeze through these areas. And now that I know exactly where to go, I need to go running over there and risk more of those dark electoons. Only gives 1 HP back? That's a bit of a ripoff. Is there any more that way? Yes. Well, there's that. What was that one cage up there? Say cheese. Flying through. Just keep flying it through. Bye. How am I supposed to get the upgrades over there? Ah. Nope. Is there really any reason to go after those two over there? Really? Yeah. I'm sorry, it's just the point that the pose that guy was in was hilarious. Get that over there. I don't need to go there again for the kitchen. Four, five. Turn around. Ow. Ow. Oh, really? Thank you. Oh, it's my, Oh, never mind. I got my health because free life at 100 things. I'm gonna skedaddle. Just taunt my enemies before I leave. How's the game going so far? It's not fun. I'm liking this game. It's tough. Mr. Stone's Peaks. Apparently, breaking a boulder decides to bring this guy forth a guitar. The musician gives a super helicopter power. Press jump to use it, and jump again to go higher. So I essentially just keep on pressing the X button, or my jump button in this case, and I can, like, fly indefinitely. But only for this area. Woo! Which is good, because you and we would find this sort of thing impossible without the super helicopter power. But I know the ins and outs of this game. I played it a lot as a kid. Say cheese. You know, I want to see if I can save one of the electrons to this level while I'm doing the taunting animation. No. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Seriously, taking 3 hits to the same glass spike ball thing. I like that this helicopter hair power really has me a mix of pink and blue. Oh, ow. Just trying to watch where I'm flying so I don't touch any of these really gemstone spike walls. And not any of those enemies or any of that nasty stuff. Wait, I didn't know I could actually land on top of that thing. I just wanted to taunt while being up there, but say cheese. There's gotta be a way to recover my health. Without being an idiot. Oh, thank you! Something over there. Ah, hold up. Let me go back. See if I can get my lost HP back. Nope. Two, three, four. Oh, I was so close to getting that animation going while saving them. Ooh. I will take the free life. Oh, this area. This game does a terrible job at explaining what you need to do here. You're supposed to be flying in this area, but if you fly too low, there is water. But this thing is coming down at a rather fast pace. The game doesn't exactly tell you that you need to chop off the ropes here to stop this thing from sliding down. And it does an even worse job at telling you need to use your hair to cut the rope. And like, this game does a terrible job at telling you what you need to do there. But the only reason I know to do that is because I've had so much trial and error over the years. And like, what am I supposed to do here? And I went, oh wait, I gotta cut the rope. Oh wait, how do I cut the rope? Oh wait, use Rayman's hair. 2, 3. I was so stuck in this part back then. You and me both, Botan. I was stuck in this level so much as a kid. Cause the game, as I said, the game does a terrible job of telling you need to cut the rope with your hair. And believe it or not, that helicopter hair segment there is not the hardest part of this level. There's a worse part coming up, and this is not it. I mean, it is if you're not fast. I don't like that. If I'm fast enough, I could skip that whole segment. Well, what is actually to my left? Is it a cage? Yup, good thing I went to the left. We don't have our super helicopter hair anymore. go, go. Was going all the way over there worth it? Probably not. How did I not take damage in any of that? Yeah! And it would make very sense, I guess, for it to start snowing on the top of this mountain since I guess peaks are known to be covered in snow. But please do not take this as a Christmas level because it is snowing. Because there is nothing festive or holly jolly about this place. This just means we have ice physics to deal with. Whoopee! Ice physics in a hard video game. 13 things to get. That was honestly easy. I thought it was going to be a little harder than that concerning I had the ice physics to deal with. Perhaps I should learn to not overestimate myself. What did the stuff down there say? Yes! I like how that thing there just says... I like how that just says, yes! I like how the blue orbs of that cloud spell, yes! Yes! I don't know why I just like it that it spells yes out of that. Y-E-S. Yes. I don't know why I just like it that it just says that. Oh boy. Say cheese. That's 5 Electrum cages. I'm hoping there's one more in this area. Or 2. Ouch. That down there was death. That's all 6 of them here. How am I alive still? Yeah, I can taunt my enemies all I want with that move. Thank you, free life! How am I ever so grateful to have you, especially at a time like now, for the boss fight. Yeah, Mr. Stone here is not an easy boss. He is strong, he's made of stone, he's sturdy to a lot of things, and really the stone pair was the only way we could damage him. And apparently he can summon, missiles or whatever from his, stone body. I really should stop taunting my enemies like that. Just gotta hit him 3 more times. I know this is a challenging boss, and I'm already down to 2 hits. Oh. I think you're making your jumps a little too long. Oh boy, this is tricky. He's down to his last HP, and so am I. I scraped by that fight. Things are going to get really wild from now on. You'll have to be very quick. You can now run faster because of how I'm apparently unstoppable. And sad news, guys, we lost the lap ability, but we get this instead. So I guess in the fair scheme of things, I'll take running over taunting my enemies any day. So on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Okay, I will stop before I start quoting that song again and again. It's just, I didn't expect to see on top of the world like that. Let's get those last cages now that we have all the abilities in the game. And the fact I'm pretty low on my thing count isn't exactly helping out either. That's our last election cage in the Blue Mountains. Now I just need to get the last one in Allegro Presto, and then we'll have all the left of the present point. Yeah! And I just got about the Twilight Gulch. I'm guessing we don't do it anymore since it's Mr. Stone related. Well, let's get Allegro Presto taken care of real quick, since I think I know where this last one is. I knew it! That last cage was up here. Well, just like that, we now have all the Electoons saved in the game thus far, with all the abilities acquired up to the in the game. And I've been going for about 2 hours and 43 minutes. Next up, the game is gonna start getting really difficult. Once we get into Picture City and beyond, the game will start getting. We will notice a huge difficulty spike once we go into Eraser Plains. This game is trying to erase the pleasant, simple times I've been having out of this game, and instead lead me into plains of pain and despair. So we're like halfway through. We're about halfway through this game right now. We did all of Dream Forest, all of Bandland, and all of the Blue Mountains. All that's left is 3 more worlds, even if one of them is very, very short. You know, I think I got an idea. With how short the back half of the game could be, maybe, I might start finishing some of the unreleased levels in tomorrow's bit. So tomorrow I'm definitely gonna finish this game. And then we're going to start the unreleased levels. There is no way I'm going to get through all 120 plus of them. So that's definitely going to have to be over the span of a few weeks. Something to juggle around with Splatoon Raiders. Sounds fun, right? I definitely think that's a fun idea. Juggling Rayman 30th anniversary with Splatoon Raiders. Get a little mix of all that stuff in there, plus the bits that's on a Crossroads with the Ninja Turtles Festival and whatnot coming up soon. But yeah, not much else left for me here. Plus, if I start Picture City now, I'm probably going to start losing my mind. And we're closing in on the 3-hour mark anyway. So, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'll be back tomorrow to do Picture City, Cave of Scops, and Candy Chateau, and then we'll start getting into the unreleased levels. Does that sound good, everyone? I think that sounds good. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, everyone. I'll be live again tomorrow for more of Rayman. And yeah, some fun times ahead. We'll at least get started with the unreleased levels after we finish this main game thing. And then I'll try to bounce this back up over August once we get through Splatoon Raiders. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys are doing good. Take care, everyone.